right, welcome back here to the Xfinity Sports Report, your Colorado High School connection. Brian Wrong back with you. All right, we're going to talk some wrestling here with Tim Ottman in just a moment, but first, let's preview another winter sport. Get you out to the rink. Two-time defending state champion Ralston Valley, the Mustangs, looking for a third straight state championship this winter.
The numbers are impressive. 134 goals for versus only 18 goals against in 2013 that led to a 23-0 record. A 32-game unbeaten streak dating back to January 30th, 2013, their last loss, 2-1 to Chatfield. And of course, 2 consecutive 5A state titles. There's no doubt that the Ralston Valley hockey team is great. Their success as a program stretches back years as well, but there was a time where their seasons didn't end with championship trophies. There was a 2012 championship game lost to Regis, and of course the heartbreaker in the 2010 championship to Lewis Palmer in overtime. But since then, the Mustangs have been focused on winning. Coach Matt Shefflin was a first-year assistant in that 2010 team, and he knows firsthand the disappointment of that loss to Lewis Palmer.
Well, obviously it's frustrating. I think everybody sets out with the same goal that, you want to win a state championship, and, to make it that close every time and never be able to bring one home. I think it's it's frustrating. Looking back at it now, I think it it built some character for the program, and I think it's probably helped with our success.
A 2004 graduate of Ralston Valley, Coach Shefflin became head coach in 2011, and he took over a program that had its share of success, but was always known for one thing.
Kind of the biggest thing about it, though, was we kind of always made it to the state championship game, but we hadn't won anything. So there was a lot of people that talked about a curse, but I don't know how true that was. But yeah, when I took it over, we hadn't won state yet.
So when he became the head man, he quickly set out to change the culture surrounding the program.
Just really trying to make the most of the season every year, and just trying to get the most out of the team and kind of play at the best level that we can. And I think the last couple years have been special years. It's been kind of special teams, and each year you kind of start from scratch and you don't know what to expect, and it's a building process, and you want to play your best at the end. And I think those are a couple things that we've been able to do the last couple years. And I think we, winning's expected here, and I think that we carry that tradition on, and I think it's really helped with our success.
And success has certainly come for the Mustangs. Since Coach Shefflin took over, the Mustangs have gone a ridiculous 63-4-2 over the past 3 years, including those aforementioned back-to-back state championships. Coach Shefflin's influence has been key to the success, and his presence on the ice has grown over the years.
He's a tough coach, but he's fun. We have good practices. It makes us laugh. It's a lot of fun out there.
I've played for Coach Shefflin for 3 years now, 3 years for club. He always pushes me, gives me advice. There's never a moment where he's not telling me something to do and pushing me, and really just instructing me on how to be on and off the ice.
I was playing on the first team that he coached as a head coach, and he's grown a lot as a coach. My freshman year, he was kind of shy a little bit. Now he's really taken on the head coach role, gained a lot of confidence addressing the team. He's very well respected in the program.
One of the most important aspects of success as a high school team is the building of a program. And Ralston Valley makes it a priority to get an early start on the season, as well as drawing key talent from the Arvada Hockey Club team.
Because most high school teams, they start, November? We start in August and play with each other for months. And then with clubs, we develop systems, lines, team chemistry, and a winning attitude.
But beyond coaching and programs, the Ralston Valley program breeds success in other ways. And that includes game days in their barn at the Apex Ice Arena in Arvada.
The coaches and the crowds and all of our friends at school and stuff, we just kind of created a mindset out here that we need to win. So I think that all rubs off on us and we play our best.
It's amazing. We have awesome crowds. Our student section comes. Everybody supports us. You go to school, everybody talks about the game, expects us to win. And that transfers onto the ice, gives us energy and the confidence to go out there and hope to make a run for another state championship.
We sell out this place almost every night. It's packed when we have a home game. It gets loud in here. We have announcers. We have good music. We have all that stuff. It makes it a fun atmosphere for these guys to play in, and I think that it helps with our success. I think that people want to play for Ralston Valley. We've had not only success, but we try to make it a good environment too. So I think that definitely helps.
All of these aspects culminated when Ralston Valley finally captured the elusive state title in 2013, a watershed moment for the program.
The first one was a big one for us because there's a lot of seniors on that team that had the heartbreak of my freshman year when they lost to Regis. So for them, it was great having them finally get over that hump and win the state championship.
With that roadblock overcome, there was only one thing left to do in 2013-2014, and that was to go undefeated.
He said that's the only thing we could really do to make history. Ralston Valley already won state, so go undefeated was just that next step up.
That was a big year for us because that really solidified that this wasn't just a one-year thing for us. It was a constant, we're going to be competitive every single year.
This year appears to be no different. Ralston Valley is again loaded for bear, with several returning seniors on both offense and defense.
Kind of everything starts with defense, I think, and we have two defensemen this year who've been four-year seniors for us this year, which I think is huge.
It all starts on defense, and nothing can happen until we break it out.
The whole D crew kind of takes pride in our defense. I think last year we gave up something like 18 goals all season in 23 games, so we take pride in that. Want to shut everybody out, make it as easy as possible.
But these Mustangs know it won't be a walk in the park this season. Part of being the best is that everyone is looking to take you down, and that includes the Mustangs' chief rival in Monarch, who has succumbed to the Mustangs in the past 2 state title games.
In Monarch, we play that same group in club season with Boulder, and then we play as Monarch. It's the same kids, everybody knows it's in club season, it's Boulder against Ralston Valley, so we play each other really 3 or 4 times a year. So then when high school comes around, it all just kind of culminates to one big rivalry.
The winning culture that has been instilled here at Ralston is palpable. There's a confidence that abounds with this team, a team that expects to win, a team that has one goal.
Nothing less than state.
Win state, hopefully go on that run again. I hope I expect another state championship.
I expect to win state, I expect to win every game. It's not a cockiness thing, it's just that's what Coach Chef wants us to do. Show up every night like we're going to win, and it's our, whatever rink we're playing at, either here or on the road, it's our building, it's our game to win.
I'm excited about this group. I think that, endless amounts of potential, so a lot of hard work needs to go into it, but a lot of good things I'm expecting this year.
And with such a successful program in place, it's not difficult to picture the Mustangs hanging under the championship banner next year. For the Xfinity Sports Report, I'm Gary Stebbins.